Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ty Vaughn with the National Weather Service here in Peachtree City, and today we are doing the weekly weather briefing for Thursday, September 5th, 2019. The highlights for this week: gusty winds are expected today and this evening across the region as Hurricane Dorian moves up the coast. High temperatures this weekend could break a few local records, and these two things are contributing to some fire dangers that we're having across the state. The fire danger statement has been issued for this afternoon and into the evening for north and central Georgia due to the strong winds, but this time we're expecting relative humidity values to remain above 25%. Here's a look at the big picture. Obviously, the most interesting thing here is Hurricane Dorian off the coast of the Carolinas. But the high pressure in the plains is keeping our area pretty dry. It's also helping keep Dorian along the coastline. The local satellite image is pretty much dominated by Dorian. A few of the high clouds from Dorian are over our area, but not bringing us much in the way of precipitation. And the radar shows that too, with some local bands, heavy bands of precipitation out in the Carolinas, but relatively dry for north and central Georgia. One of the big topics of conversation this week is going to be the heat. We are looking at potentially breaking a few records over the next coming days, especially this weekend and into early next week. Here is the forecasted high values for Rome. As you can see, getting up into the high 90s, potentially chasing some of those records. Here's the highs for Atlanta. And finally, Macon. So the heat is definitely going to be something that we're going to be keeping a close eye on over the next couple days. Relatively gusty winds today, gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour down in the south central parts of Georgia, and then tapering off as you start to move northwest. For the drought summary, on the left is the current drought conditions. On the right is last week's. As you can see, those drought conditions are significantly expanding. And with the dry and hot weather, we can expect that to continue to occur, and our forecast supports it. Here's your 6 to 10 day outlook. As you can see, above average probability for temperatures, and then below average possibility for precipitation. Here's your tropical weather outlook. The two big names are Dorian and Gabrielle. Both of those are forecasted to not have any significant impact on the north and central part of Georgia. There are a few waves out in the Atlantic that we are keeping our eyes on, but as of right now, we're not expecting any tropical weather over the next week. So to wrap it all up, today, gusty winds, as well as tomorrow. Those high temperatures are really what we're going to be talking about, and both of those things could contribute to some fire weather danger conditions across the region this afternoon and into the evening. So keep an eye on that. Thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or send us an email, and we will see you next week for the weekly weather briefing.